Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? We are here for another rushed first impression. So if you saw my video with Blend Bunny's new Lure palette, you know I've got some construction going on in my house at the moment and I don't have that much time to film, but it's actually my boyfriend's brother who's working on the house and they both just went to Lowe's for a little bit. I've got like a 20-minute period before I need to go pick up my son from school and I was like, you know what? We're gonna sit down, we're gonna film. I like threw concealer and bronzer on my face and that's what's happening. It's a hot mess, it's chaotic, but it is a first impression nonetheless. So we're gonna be playing with the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Glamorous Palette because I've been meaning to do a first impression on this for a few weeks now and somebody needs attention right now. So we're gonna go ahead and do some swatches of this palette and a really quick eye look. I'm excited because it is very glamorous. It is just super, super pretty. There's stunning purples and greens and some nice neutrals in here as well. I don't even know what direction I wanna go. I guess we'll probably find out once I swatch it. So here's what it looks like nice and up close. It is glamorous to a T. And hopefully that was in focus because I am in such a rush that I didn't even get my computer, which I normally have so that I can see everything a little bit bigger because my vision is not the best. Didn't do that today, so fingers crossed you guys can see everything. All right, so the first shade we have here is called Twinkle and it is a yellow with a green and a pink flip to it. Such a pretty kind of soft, multi-chrome, I would say. It's not super, super intense like, you know, those crazy multi-chromes, but it does have some different shifts going on and I feel like that'd be so, so pretty on the inner corner with some of these other greens. We've got Regal, which is a very, very bright purple, just bam, lots of pigment. It does feel a little tiny bit dry to the touch, but sometimes that happens with shadows that are really dark and really pigmented and have a lot of impact. Next we have Belle, which, ooh, so, so pretty. This shadow is very creamy and it's kind of that like really stunning coppery orangey base with a green flip to it. Just a grungy dream. I mean, that even just by itself, one shadow look would be stunning. So pretty. I love a good yellow shadow. I still say they're just kind of underrated, honestly. Okay. Next we have the shadow Luxe, which is a deep teal matte, so, so beautiful. That one is a little bit creamier than Regal. Not the like softest formula I've ever felt, but still pretty nice. We've got Generous, which is a stunning like taupey champagne shade. That is so, so me. Ooh, you guys, you can see my little shoulder hanger piece. Just tuck that in. Not very classy of me, but that shadow, stunning. Like, I feel like that's gonna be the winner today. I know you're thinking, wow, that's so boring. That's me. But next we have the shade Tempting, which is kind of like a deep raspberry, pinky burgundy. I feel like it doesn't have enough purple for me to like call it a burgundy with my full chest, but it's along those lines. Okay. My AC would kick on right now. Oh, that's so pretty. So if you're hearing that in the background, I'm sorry. That will be off momentarily. Next we have the shade Sweetly, which is kind of giving me a Barney purple kind of vibe. Ooh, it's so pretty. Again, super, super pigmented. I mean, honestly, between all the purpley pinky mattes in this palette, you could do some really, really fun looks. And then next we have the shade Dreamy. Okay, that one is a little bit more like soft to the touch, but look at that. That is so, so pretty. Gorgeous, so shiny. I can't even speak. It just has like this most beautiful, like icy blue shift to it. Really pretty. I'm just a sucker for purples like that. And then next we have Style, which is a kind of turquoisey teal. Okay. So pretty. Next we have Opulence, which is a really stunning soft green shadow We've got Package, which is a light purple. And then we've got Curls. I'm not gonna lie, between the shade Style, the shade Curls, I'm feeling that there's some Harry Styles references here. Honestly, I thought it was a black, and it does look like a black, but I would almost argue that it's a very deepened plum. Like it just has a touch, tiny, tiny little purple vibe to it. It's super, super pretty. Like not very obvious, not that much purple, but it's not a regular black. I honestly don't know what I wanna do. I know I said I really like that neutral shade, but part of me wants to go all out with the purples. Maybe I'll do something grungy and green just because I have an idea for a really quick look. So there are the swatches up close. I still have not made a decision, but first things first, we need to go in with some eyeshadow primer. So I'm just gonna take, no, I have this mascara and this eyeshadow primer, and they look so similar. I keep confusing one for the other, but just taking the Alter Ego eyeshadow primer, doing a quick little layer, and then blending that in with my concealer brush because it's fast. Let's look at the time. How are we doing? We have 10 minutes. Honestly, compared to only having 5 minutes for the Blend Bunny look, I feel like we've got a lot of time. But I do need to film the outro and take some quick thumbnail pictures in that time as well. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Style because I did decide to go a little bit more green, but I'm just gonna pick up a tiny bit. And I'm gonna start that off in my outer V. And then whatever's left over on the brush, I'm gonna like slightly bring inwards. I hope you guys enjoy this video because honestly, like even though I was stressing a little bit in the Blend Bunny video, when I edited it, I thought it turned out really good and I thought it was like kind of fun and a little bit more high speed. We had something we had to do, like there was just a little something to it that I enjoyed. So I was like, may as well make it happen again today. And honestly, like I guess I could technically film some during the day, but I'm shy. I don't like filming when other people are here at the house. Even when it's just me and my boyfriend, I still don't love it as much as like he's my best friend and I trust him. And I don't know, it's so crazy to me how I can confidently film a video, upload it, know that like potentially thousands of people are gonna watch it, but just the idea of someone else listening to me film it is not the vibe. But that's blending out really pretty. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm mostly keeping it on the outside just to keep it a little bit softer, but it's blending well. This brush is kind of bent because I had it sitting in a weird position, but I'm gonna take the shade Luxe now, it's like teal right here, and just pop that in my outer V just for a little extra definition before we jump into the shimmers. And then I'm also gonna go back in with the previous brush just over, making sure everything is soft. And I feel like this area looks a little naked right now, but I'm gonna go in with my shimmer pretty heavily there, and I think that it should fix things. Okay, I need a pencil brush. Let's see. For the lower lash line, maybe I'll go into the shade Belle just because that's what I initially wanted to use all over my lid today. I was thinking that could be a really fun like one shadow look. So we're just gonna do that as the pop on the entire lower lash line. Like it's pulling more like yellowy green versus the other shades which are pulling more greeny blue. So once I lay that down, I think I'm gonna take just a touch of Luxe and connect the lower lash line and just kind of blend it a little bit right here. Only need a little tiny bit. We're gonna give Twinkle a full moment. We're gonna go all in. So I'm gonna take Twinkle, the yellow, and I'm gonna start that off on my inner corner. Ooh, that's so pretty. And then from there, I'm gonna build up and bring it through my crease a little bit. There's literally nothing wrong with Twinkle. It looks beautiful. It just is a little bit more of a soft shade. So I'm gonna spray my brush just because I want it to be a touch more opaque right here. Just on that inner portion before I go into the next shade. That's so, so cute. Also going to throw a little bit of that on the lower lash line because it's so pretty and I can't help myself. Last but not least, I don't know if you guys can already tell, but I definitely need to go into Opulence. It's such a pretty green and I feel like it's just gonna complete this look. So I'm gonna use my finger, pop that on the center. Ooh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, okay. Living like fairy magical dreams right now. You guys glad that I didn't use Generous? I actually really like that shade. Like, it's so stunning, but I was looking at the palette and it's such a neutral shade and there's not like any neutral like things that really popped out to me to go with it. And I kind of think I might use that with something else. Like, I might actually use that in combination with the Natasha Retro Glam palette. I think that might be really, really cute. But for now, that is the eyeshadow look. I think it's so, so pretty. Really quick off camera, I'm gonna throw on my Lash Princess mascara and I'll be right back. This look is so, so cute. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I am gonna go into the Dior Rosy Glow Pink Blush because I just think it's gonna look so cute with this. And after this video, I'm gonna look through my blush drawer and pull out something else to use because I know I've been using this a lot. But I just feel like there's something about green eyes and a really soft pink blush that's adorable to me. And then for highlight, I don't even know. I actually kind of like the way it looks right now. I don't know that I want to add any extra highlight. I'm pretty happy with just that like natural flushy skin moment. We just need something for the lips. I have the Alamar Encanto lip gloss, the shade Dímelo Cantando, which is a really pretty kind of mauve-y shade. And I don't know, I just feel like I like the combination here. So glossy. All right, y'all, so this is the finished look. I actually really love how it turned out. I feel like this palette kind of got me out of my comfort zone of what I've been reaching for a lot recently, and these tones are so, so pretty. I feel like I had a really easy time working with this. The mattes blended out pretty well, and the shimmers are all really, really gorgeous. Everything has good pigmentation, and I just love all the sparkles. I don't know if you guys can tell just how sparkly the shadows look. They're beautiful. So I'm really, really impressed. I love the packaging as well. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet, but it's so, so nice. Like, this just deep red just feels really, really luxurious. I love Glaminatrix and I love seeing what they come out with. Their palettes have been so beautiful. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit late. The palette has been out for a while, but here's the first impression. Let me know if you want to see more looks. Let me know if you enjoy the rushed first impression, if it's still a fun video for you, if it's even more fun. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.